Hello, everyone. This is BizChicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today I'm here with my friend and colleague, Ms. Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and we're the Biz Chicks. We just want to welcome you to the conversation. Every Monday we get together and we um, sort of mull over a topic. And today we're going to be talking about um, let's get ready. We have a new season coming up and we want to be prepared for that. Every quarter there's a new season: winter, summer, spring, and fall. Um, and the question is, are we ready? Or, hey, if not, let's get ready. So, with that, I'm going to turn this conversation over to Francine. She's going to tell you a little bit about what we talked about this morning, and then we hope you'll weigh in and tell us what you're doing. Hey, Fran, how you doing?
I'm well. Hey, Lennox, good morning. She's over on
Good
Clubhouse.
morning, Linus.
And
Oh my goodness.
so this is the first Monday of December.
Hmm.
Um, and we're getting ready to head into 2023. And the conversation started about, okay, are we really ready? Are we
Hmm.
ready to pursue forward? Are we, just like you said, school is a new school year. When we went back to school, you got your pencils, you got your sharpeners, you got your pen, your composition books, your binder, you got
Hmm.
everything that you needed to get ready for school. You were going to a new grade
Yes.
level meant that you were going to need to learn some new things. So you were going to need to, especially if you were moving from junior high to high school, that was a whole
Hmm.
different landscape. It wasn't the same. So
Hmm.
you couldn't go in with the same mindset that you had. Um, you probably asked your older brothers or sisters how it was, or friends that you might know, or cousins or somebody, hey, what's it like being in high school? If you were in junior high moving up, and somebody may have tried to tell you what to expect. So
Hmm.
moving to new horizons and moving, you need to be prepared and ready. So you're going to talk to the people in your community. That's
Mm.
business. You're going to talk to um, you, maybe you've taught you've maybe you have a coach. If
Mm.
you're making strides in your health, maybe you talk to a wellness coach like Lennis. Whatever it
Mm.
is that you need to do to move you to the next season, you need to get ready. And getting ready is a part of life. You're always going to be getting ready for something. This morning, getting ready for the show, my hair was doing stuff that I did not want it to do. Oh, there's a remedy. We have a hat.
Okay. There you go.
So you're getting ready.
Hmm.
It's coming. The change is coming, so you need to be prepared for it. Here on BizChicks, we look to get you prepared for things that are happening on social media. That's why you tune in on Tuesdays with TJ. That's why you tune in on Fridays. So when we talk tech, you can understand what's new on the horizon, what's
Yes.
happening. A lot of people don't understand all of, okay, iOS 16 is out on the iPhone, and people are like, did you know that you can do stuff like control your iPhone with your voice? It is a thing.
Oh,
You can tell it to do things like open an app and do stuff. And I was like, oh, this is nice. And only
I like the fact that I can tell it to answer a call when I've got my earbuds in. It'll
right,
ask me, so and so is calling. Answer it, and I can say yes, answer it,
because a
and I
while
don't have to
back,
touch anything.
right, and a while back we were talking about how the voice command was going to be a thing. voice devices and things of that nature, it was going to be a thing. Well, it is a thing. You can do that. You don't technically need to pick up your phone and type some things, as I was over there looking. But that was one of the things about getting ready. I'm out there looking at, okay, what does this phone do now that it has a new operating system? What does my computer do now that it has a new operating system? Things are getting easier, and they're making it easier for you to accomplish the things that you want in your business life. So we need to make the effort to get ready. Go out there, come over here and learn, then go play, go in there and pull out the manuals on your phone or whatever. You can go to Apple's YouTube and they just show you everything about what's going on.
I
And if
love YouTube.
and so you can get answers to your questions. You know, you don't have to stay in the dark. You don't have to stay uninformed. You don't have to stay, or you don't have to feel helpless. There is a lot of help for you to get ready for your next season. We have we've got men and women that are we've
We
got
have,
men and
yeah, we have
women.
Mark Ward. Hmm.
Yeah, we have men and women who are available on standby to help you. And Mark, put in, I need to let me know if you are, um, based on our conversation last week, shall I send you a link? Let me know. Mark says, you may not know the how, but it is your responsibility to know the what. What is it that you want to create? What do you want to be saying at the end of the year about the year that just passed? What do you want to be saying at the end of the year about the year that just passed? Then he says, he goes on to say, don't allow perfect to be the enemy of good. Beware of analysis paralysis. Once you say yes to that which you want to create, clarity, opportunities, and paths will present themselves. You need not wait to know every step before proceeding. And we were just talking about that, talking about the phones when they
Hmm.
send you, when they upgrade the to iOS 16, or I'm primarily Apple, so I'm talking Apple. So when they do iOS 16 or iPhone 14 or whatever,
Hmm.
it's not perfect when it left the manufacturer. That's why they send
Okay.
you updates and say, okay, we have an update for whatever because they figured out a bug. There was a little glitch somewhere, and but they
Mm.
shipped it with the glitch. They didn't
Yes.
wait for it to be perfect. We
Or
cannot
to, or,
wait.
or to try to, you know, address all the possible things that might happen, the eventual things that may never happen. You know, you cross those bridges when you come to them, people.
Right. So, like Mark said, don't get stuck in analysis. Press the button and go. Push play and go.
Hmm.
If you wait for everything to be perfect, you're not going to move. You
Exactly.
will
If you
not
wait
make
for,
progress. But today
hmm,
we're talking about getting ready. You can do this. Let's go. Let's get ready. You know your industry better than we do.
mm, hmm,
You know what it
hmm,
takes to get ready for your industry.
yes.
So do those things.
And you know, if you're being, if you feel the impression on you to change industries, to change what it is you do, to switch up, or to switch up how you do it or what you do. But the important thing, like Mark said, is to know what. What is it do you want? You can't go where you want to go if you don't know what it is that you want.
Correct.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Carlos.
Mark says also, if you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do
Mm.
not bring forth what is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you. And this is the Gospel of Thomas. So, um, what is on the horizon for you that you need to be prepared for? If you're doing a 10K run, don't ask me how many miles
Mm.
it is, I forgot. But anyway, if you're
Uh,
doing a 10K run, see, I can go look it up though. But if you're doing a 10K run, you got to get prepared for it. You just don't jump out there and start running. You
mhm.
get your muscles together, you start eating differently, you probably hydrate differently. And Lennis, you can jump in here and talk about um, the wellness part of this if you're available to do so. But you just don't start running in and just jump in and I'm just gonna start. Or like if you're doing salsa dancing or something, I'm just gonna get me the salsa outfit and let's go. No, you prepare. You go take some salsa classes. You find a salsa partner. You do some stuff beforehand.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, so Terry said a 10K is 6.21. Okay, 6 point something miles. Okay.
Mhm.
I ain't running 6 miles without, let me
Some
be more
preparation.
right. Let's get ready for the 6 miles. Let's
Can you
not
imagine doing that run in high heels? You need the proper equipment.
mm,
You need the proper conditioning. And if you haven't run 1 mile to set out for six, might be a little ambitious.
I've been okay. So I've been tinkering in the metaverse, and so there's
Hmm.
this exercise program that you can do in the metaverse, and it's boxing, not where you're boxing somebody else, but it has boxing, and then it has hit exercise, and it has dance in there. And they
Mm-hmm.
okay, I started with the beginners. I was like, I am not going to jump in here on the intermediate or the advanced. Let me start on the beginner stuff wasn't that easy, but
Mm-hmm.
they gave you a challenge. They did challenge you, and you're hitting targets and you're moving and you're doing stuff, but I could just imagine what the intermediate was going to be like. I did not. I'm so glad I didn't jump into intermediate. Oh, I've been working out, so let me just jump over there. I'm like, no, let me start with the beginning. Let me
You
learn my
know,
ABCs.
I have a friend who says if you want to learn something, go to the children's section of the library and get a book. If you're looking to get some basic understanding of a new subject, because it's explained at a level that's easy to understand, and then you can build vocabulary so that you can understand the more complicated explanations. It just made perfect sense.
And so, my question would be, why do we not all put things in the language of a child?
I don't
It
know,
would
maybe
make
we think
it easier.
the longer the word, the more intelligent we sound. I don't know.
But the people that we're trying to talk to would get it if it was in the language of a child.
Mhm.
Don't overcomplicate it. And sometimes we tend to do that. It's like, what is this big word today? Okay, make the
Mhm.
sentence simple that your grandchild, somebody 7, 8, 9, 10, or 12 can understand it
Mhm.
and go carry it out. And maybe that's the thing that I might work on, simplifying my message. How do I simplify my
Mhm.
message? How do I tell my
Mhm.
story more simply? There's some things. Marketing has evolved to the point where you tell a story now, not just give people facts and figures and you can da 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 da. You can earn 20,000 in 2 days and tell a story about how it's going to help them feel. how it's going to help them um, accomplish a particular thing. The story is what sells. And it has always been that way. We just thought it was the facts and the figures. But when you watch a commercial on TV, they're telling you a whole story about how easy it is to purchase these Christmas gifts, and you can just sit on your couch and it poof, it pops up on your roof like Santa. You thought Santa was running on the roof, but it wasn't. It was because you used our app, and poof, the gifts and things that you wanted just appears on the roof. They told the story. They didn't say you can come to ABC Company and buy. Go ahead, Linus.
Hey, I'm sorry, I had to finish doing my promotion for my clubhouse for about an hour. So, I was listening, but I might have missed something. But I did want to say, just in general, about wellness and goals and intentions and stuff that we've set for ourselves in the beginning of the year. First of all, I am kind of changed the script about 2 years ago when it comes to New Year's, because I've decided that, one day is 2022, the next day is 2023. It's just another day. Rather than putting a lot of pressure on myself to have all this stuff done for the next day or by the next day. My end of the year starts with my birthday. Every year, my birthday now is my New Year begin thing. So that's just how I do it, because I don't like falling into this thing of, oh my God, it's going to be 2023. What am I going to do? I got to get all this done. Because it shouldn't be like that. It should be something that you want to get done, that you're excited about doing. Once you do, if you are going to set goals and objectives for 2023, and when it comes to your health, you want to make sure that you pace yourself. Of course, you might have an ultimate goal, but you want to take a look at the steps that you need to do to get there. I have worked with hundreds of women, and I tell them all the time that incremental baby steps over time is longer lasting than great big leaps. And then all of a sudden you hit a plateau and you're wondering how come it's not getting any better. Whereas if you do things incrementally, you're not just going for results, but you're also going for lifestyle change. Lifestyle change is investment when you invest in these programs. Lifestyle change is what really makes an ultimate difference in your life. So it's not so much about achieving the goal. It's about the process you take to get to that goal. It's about the tools that you get along the way to aid you on your journey to whatever that ultimate goal or intention or objective is. So I really believe in pacing yourself, giving yourself grace, being kind to yourself as you move into the new year. Of course, I have an idea of what I want to accomplish in 2023. And I do have a list on my wall of what I want to accomplish for the year, the month, and the week. I do have that. But in all of that, I give myself grace. I make sure I celebrate every success, because if I wait on someone else to do it, it will never happen, because they don't know what's going on with me from day to day. And I look for reasons to keep moving towards whatever that intuition or goal is. And here's the deal. If for whatever reason it's not working for you, maybe that's not what God has for you. Maybe it's something else. So remaining open to the idea of change and being flexible and not using your goals, your intentions, and your objectives as another reason to beat up on yourself in terms of what you're not doing. Instead, using them as a reason to motivate you, to inspire you, to guide you, but always with the idea that life can change at a dime, and that's okay. So just wanted to share that.
Thank you, Lennis. And that is what we are talking about today. Getting ready. Getting ready involves preparing for these things. And I know Lennis, she just talked about that, getting the equipment together, getting things together for the thing that you want to do. Not just not preparing for it. What is that thing people say? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Okay, so
Yeah.
but you still need to get ready to stay ready. You have to do some prepping. You
You
have to.
have to, is it the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts that say be prepared?
Yes. So what do you need to do to prepare for your next season? Now, Linus, I like the idea of your seasons are on your birthday. When is your season? It may not be at the end of 2022 going into 2023, or at the end of a year, or at the beginning of a year. When is your new season? You get to choose that. See, you don't have to choose based on the calendar date. You can make the season your own. When is your next season?
I like that approach. I really love what Linda said about her birthday being the beginning of the year instead of, and that's when she starts to plan and set new habits and lifestyles. I like that because it takes the pressure off of this so-called end of the year thing, and everybody starts out gung ho, and then
And
you check in February and they're like, "What New Year's resolution?" What?
and we weren't necessarily talking about the New Year's resolution. It could be revolution too, huh? Anyway, it's just being prepared for your new season, getting ready for your new season. Like we talked about, going back to school. I need my books, I need my pencils, my pens, I need my tools. Who's my teacher? Who's my teacher for this season? See, you may not need the same teacher for every season. And see,
Hmm,
that's the thing.
that's good.
Okay, because the Spanish teacher teaches Spanish. You don't need the Spanish teacher trying to teach you math, right? So you need to, who is your mentor, your person that's going to help you with whatever part that you need help with.
Especially if
Um,
it's a new thing. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and it's new. You're going to need somebody to help you ride that bike. Okay, I haven't been on this bike. I don't know how to do this. Some people don't know how to swim yet, or some things that you normally would learn as a child. You get somebody to teach you those things, and so that you can do something that you wanted to do. If you wanted to learn how to swim, go to the Y, go someplace where they're going to teach you how to swim. But you
Hmm.
need the right teacher for the right thing you want to do. What is the thing that you are trying to do? And go find a coach. I was listening at somebody today, and the thought occurred to me that there are a lot of voices that are speaking, but you don't need to listen to every voice. You start listening to more than one or two voices, you will get confused because they all will have conflicting messages. If you
And
are
opinions on
yeah,
the same thing.
right. So if you are working with Linus on your health and wellness, stay with Linus until you get the desired result, and not ping pong around. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit from that person. I'm gonna take a little bit from this person. I'm gonna take a little bit from this other person. And you're confusing yourself. You're confusing your mind, and your mind is like, okay, wait, hold on. Well, they agree that this is the thing, but then they have like Terry just said, differing opinions, and now you're confused. And a confused mind will not move, won't make a decision. You're confused. So pick somebody that you trust, and then go all in with them until you learn whatever you need to learn. Then move to the next person. Kind of like going to school. You went, first period was gym, second period. Go ahead, Linus.
I was just going to say, I absolutely agree with you. I also know that there are, as you get along your journey, you get more fine tuned in terms of what it is that you're trying to accomplish. You may feel a little bit more comfortable to listen to a couple of other people, and there may be some things, key things that they say that will give you aha moments. But not every single thing that anyone tells you is necessarily for you. It could be maybe one or two things that are aha moments for you that are worth the time that you spent to listen. But always, run it by your own personal filter in terms of what you're looking for or what resonates with you. It doesn't mean that what the person is saying isn't accurate or right or whatever, but it just not maybe for you necessarily. I think we get really confused when we start, trying to adapt everything that we're told into our lives. And sometimes it's a square peg in a round hole. It just doesn't fit. But if it fits for you, great. But if it doesn't, it's okay, because you know you better than anyone else to say, okay, I'm going to leave that one to the side because I know that's not for me. But this right here, that's what I want to focus on. And if you are working with a coach and you've made that commitment and they're not quite hitting on the things, you have to give them the feedback and let them know, that's interesting, but this is what I really need, or these are the questions that I have. Sometimes you have to coach a coach. So if you do make a decision to coach, to hire a coach this year, just make sure that you're communicating with them openly and honestly. Obviously, this person had something that you were attracted to. There was something that he or she said that's like, oh, yes, I want to work with this person. But, as coaches, we don't always get it right. So it's okay to let them know so they can tweak it and, make it more towards your needs. Just wanted to say that.
Thank you. That was just well stated.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? Yeah. So
You can. Mark
nobody
says,
knows you like you.
right. Mark says the same holds true as a practitioner. Not every person is a client for you. Everybody is not your client. And Terry and I have talked about that before. Oh, who do the people we sell Avon, we sell Mary Kay or whatever. And everybody is not your client. Even as a real estate agent, I would love everybody to be my client, but I can't serve everybody. It's just not going to happen. But the people who I'm called to serve, those people, I need to serve them well. So, and maybe that is one of the things for me to get ready for the people that I serve well. I had to do some thinking. I had to do some thinking with that before with the real estate, because in the real estate industry, they tell you that you need to go for the listings and that's where the money is. And that's all of the things, that's where the money is. And that's what you need to do and blah, blah, blah. But for me, I like working with the buyers. So I just decided, you know what? I'm going all in working with the buyers. I will help people who
Yellow.
I will help people who need assistance with selling their property, but I work with buyers to help them get whatever it is they need. This because I've honed the skill for that. So I'm like, okay, and I can be okay with that. And I need to get ready for them. So I got some new tools and things that I've acquired. I've got some new business partners that will help the buyers and things of that nature. Carlos understands being in the mortgage industry. Look, you got to have some tools in the arsenal to be able to help the people that you need to help. So, getting ready for your new season. Your season, not mine, not anybody else's. Getting ready for your season. Mark says the BizChicks membership is spanning the ages. The demographic is spanning the generations. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. So this is what we do. And because this is first Monday, we want to give everybody here on Facebook, Instagram, well, not Instagram just yet, because I need to get with Carlos and figure out how to do Instagram all at once. So Carlos, we need to have a meeting. But to come in and tell us about what you got going on and how you serve. So Linus, I know you got to get going to your program in a moment. So you want to let us know who you are, what you do?
Yes, I'll get back on the page. Yes, I'm a holistic living and wellness expert for women over 40. And what I do is I help women to vibe, to be more vibrant, more intuitive, more beautiful, and emerged by designing wellness plans that help them pull together achievable and actionable goals when it comes to their overall nutrition, their fitness. We figure out which holistic practices will work for them, and we work on spiritual renewal, all with the idea of giving you on a really firm foundation towards wellness for any women after 40. Love for you to join my club here on Clubhouse. If you're on Clubhouse, it's the Vibe Living Club, and you can follow me, Vibe Lennis. Or if you're on Facebook, I have a group of over 19,300 women called the Vibe Wellness Women 40 and Beyond. And there's all kinds of women on there who are sharing information and motivation and inspiration on ways to be well in their mind, body, and spirit, and ways to vibe after 40. So check us out. We got a lot of things going on. Talk Tuesday tomorrow. Some of the premium members are going to be presenting some information about anti-aging and wellness products for women over 40. We have a Distress the Mess thing going on every day where I give a tip on ways that you can stay unstressed during the holiday season. So just check it out. Lots of stuff going on in the group on Facebook. Thanks so much for the opportunity, Francine. Hey, Carolina.
And Linus, there's another little group that I came across when I'm perusing and learning things. TJ was talking about how social media is going micro communities instead of necessarily being, like Facebook and some other stuff. Well, there's a micro community called Peanut where I believe you would thrive even more so. Where
Peanut?
Yes, Peanut. Okay. There's an app for it in the App Store, but you can go to peanut.com, I believe it is. And you would be, oh my gosh, they have menopausal and, they have women at different stages of life.
I will definitely check it out. You know I will.
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, this is like Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds like Linus. I was like, ooh. And it's kind of like, you'll see when you get in there. It's kind of like Facebook, but it's just geared for women. It's a micro niche community. A community with one focus, and that one focus is women. So up next, Mark, you want to either come to Clubhouse and tell us a little bit about you? Carlos, are you available to tell us about you as well? Because Mark is our resident life strategist here. So if the two of you would like to either come on or put it in the comments, whichever one you'd like to do. In the meantime, BizChicks.
Hello.
Hi, Harmony.
So good morning.
BizChicks is, you can join the BizChicks community. We learned something from TJ. Also, she's our social media woman, the digital diva herself, about growing our community on YouTube. YouTube has a community it has a community feature that kind of resembles Instagram. So we want you to go over to our YouTube community. Just go to YouTube, or just go to bizchicks.live. It'll take you straight to our YouTube page. When you hit the subscribe button, you are automatically in the community. We will be posting updates and things over there. And then you'll have an opportunity to go into our more in-depth community where we do Feedback Fridays, accountability circles, and things of that nature. But just to keep up with all things BizChicks, go to bizchicks.live and just click the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on the notifications, and you will be a part of our community. We are going to be using that for the general hub of community. We're learning some things. Learn that tip from TJ. And TJ has been on the cutting edge of stuff. We've been listening to her. I'm like, oh, she keeps us
Absolutely.
out in front. She keeps us uh, right where we need to be. She's the one who told us about Peanut, by the way. And so I went over there and I signed up for Peanut. I'm getting notifications and things. Another place to collaborate, Linus, I think I sent this to your email at thepraiseworks.biz. So if that's not the right email, let me know what it is. Here on StreamYard, they have something called Collab, where they want to promote your TV show, your program, or whatever. And I got an email from somebody and they wanted to come on and do a podcast with me. I'm like, who are these people? And I looked at it and it was from Collab. And I didn't realize that we were on the Collab page. And so I went over there and the lady wanted to, come on as a podcast. I saw what she does and I'm like, it's a fit. So I was having a conversation with her. It reminds me of Blab, where you can talk to different contributors. So
Yes.
then we had 199 invites that you can give out. So Linus, I sent you one. And if Mark or Carlos, I think you guys probably should have invites as well over there, and it's called Collab.
Where did you send it?
I sent it to your PraiseWorks email.
Okay.
So you can get your show discovered over on Collab. And I was like, oh, this is nice.
Exactly.
Okay. So Carlos, do me a favor. DM me or something so I can get your email and I'll send you and Mark an invite. Yeah. I was like, ooh, we've been privileged.
God is good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened. I didn't get it.
Okay. Well, we will resend it.
Yes, I did. Check your spam.
Okay.
And Carlos, you need to send me, we need your email so that we can send it to you. But there are different tools and things popping up. And I'm like, oh, things that we can use that we're already using StreamYard. And now they're trying to connect collaborators and creators all together.
This is a blessing.
Yes, it is. And I was like, let me send out some more. This was really interesting. So I take it, Mark and Carlos, you are good for this week. And I
didn't realize this was first Monday. I have really been having a lot of company lately.
Yeah.
I said, it's first Monday.
Yes, that's okay though. We are here and we're going to serve. Let me put my, you know what? You can leave on our BizChicks YouTube, you can leave something in the community over there. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to put it where it's not public. Oh, here, Carlos, you can send me your email here. This one is good. Okay, bizchicksnet@gmail.com. Whoever wants the link to collab, whoever wants to get a collab invite, you can send us okay, thank you, Carlos. I'll make sure that I get that over to you today. So that is all we have for today. I really appreciate everybody who's a part of this community. It is good to know that we have friends in this space. And we thank you that you trust us with your time every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. thank you for your trust. Thank you for being a part of this community. And we look forward to the next time we get together. Remember, you can just go over to bizchicks.live, join the community there. And then if you want to go deeper, there's a way to go deeper. But thank you so much. And Terry, I'm going to let you do the
We just
closing.
want to thank you for your time. We want you to know that we look forward to all that you contribute, and we appreciate you. If you're looking to become a part of Biz Chicks, we'd love for you to become a part of the Biz Chicks community over on Heartbeat or on our community on YouTube. Please
We start,
subscribe to our
go ahead. We
please
start
subscribe
with
to our
the YouTube. The YouTube channel is where you go.
Okay. So we want to thank you for that. And in the meantime, we want you to know that tomorrow we'll be talking marketing strategies with Terry Johnson online, all the way from New York City.
Hmm.
Wednesdays, we talk with our money mindset coach to get our mind focused correctly when it comes to money. And on Thursdays, we talk about health with Robin Shamizu and friends. And Friday, we'll be talking tech in a way that's easy to understand so that you can do business better. So remember, it's okay to make money in your business. So go to the front of your own line, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye.